And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to amateur casting Age of Empires 2 DE. And for that is either is that red? Okay, it is red. I don't know why for a moment my brain broke. So for red we have Sheppy playing as the Aztecs, and for blue we have Auto the Spectating playing as Spain. Yeah, my brain kind of broke with the colors, like not processing properly. I recall one game where I casted a Spain, and in that game the Conquistador kind of wrecked the other player. At least that's what I remember, but I don't remember much. So yeah, this is more for me. More of a refresher. Builders build faster. Alright, that's why Spain is really good at tower rushes, because they can build their towers much faster. And if those are properly placed, they could actually greatly disrupt your opponent's economy. Blacksmith upgrades don't cost gold. This kind of reminds me of another civ, I don't remember. But that civ is like that the cost of gold becomes wood. But I guess in this case you just don't pay any. If I could find the blacksmith. I don't always have the best luck when it comes to finding things. Someday. Okay. Yeah, they just cost food, which actually is very powerful, because that's gold you could spend elsewhere. And yeah, it doesn't look like it increases the cost of food, so it's not like transferring the cost of gold into food, which will also be strong, but not as strong as this. And cannon galleons, which doesn't apply because this is a golden pit. I forgot to mention the map. I told you the color thing broke my brain. Oh man, that was awful. Gunpowder fire 15% faster, and I think this should be gunpowder, right? Hand cannoneers, strong versus infantry. You know, they say weak versus pikemen, but you could kite them all day. Skirmishers, maybe not as much. Monks are definitely an issue. I'm curious how things will go, and then we have missionary. Converts and heals faster, but with less sight and range. Okay. Oh, so there are compensations, and it's not a faster monk with all the other benefits. I guess that would be a bit broken. So yeah, less sight and range. Okay, 2 less range, which will add up. I'm assuming that the one that gives extra range still applies. Dies +3. I mean +10. I mean, if you could convert the enemy and then just, flee so they can't catch, I guess that's a bit of a trade-off. I guess they're closer, but wait. Do these show speed? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes you would think that, under stats they would also show the speed of the units, but I guess that's way too much information. Like, when it comes to players like me, it probably won't matter. I would still be terrible. So red has 18, yeah. I think that's 18. What does red have a lead? Does blue have loom? No? I guess blue just wasn't producing villagers as regularly. I'm curious if blue. If blue will do any rushes. Now let's speed up as much as possible. I don't think it's gonna. I think I'll catch up to live gameplay very quickly. So we do see some walling off for blue. So clearly blue is not planning on rushing. Because from my experience, if you're rushing, chances are you're not walling off. I mean, I guess it's a good back. What? What is this Eagle Scout doing? Is there something I'm not seeing here? Maybe he just wants some peace and quiet. He's like, nobody's gonna bother me. But to be fair, I think an Eagle Scout can beat out a Scout Cavalry. So red is also walling off, okay. So pretty standard, safe play. Yeah, the Eagle Scout had one more attack. I think that's 3. And 5 more health, which matters. Yes. Which makes them a bit better at raiding, but. So we do see the section of walls. Red is going for feudal age. There really isn't much to see here, honestly. So blue did get loom. And red still has a villager advantage. Despite going for feudal age first, but maybe blue will catch up. But yeah, red will finish feudal age. Okay, there's an idle villager. That happens to me all the time, idle villagers. Yeah, the golden pit is like, ugh. I mean, if you could control the center of the map, you're in a pretty good spot. In gold. I mean, if you could control it like indefinitely, then you probably control the pace of the game. So yeah, this tree is in the way of actually both of these. I mean, they're more shrubs than trees. Right? I mean, okay, they're slightly taller than a villager. I mean, I don't know what's the average height of these villagers. But yeah, this is definitely... Oh, really? You could remove it like that? I didn't even know you could do that. Wow, I learned something. I didn't know that, you know, like, this blocks it off, right? But if you cut it once, and then you could just replace it with... Either they delete it, or they could just build a farm on top. Interesting. I learned something. Very good. So, has red gone for... Red is going straight for Castle Age. If red doesn't get punished, which I don't see it because blue doesn't have any barracks, at least none that I know of. Is red already going to go for Castle Age? It seems like it. It seems like red is stocking up food. Red is getting another villager. Yeah, red is like, I'm going... Oh, okay. I was like, oh, red is gonna finish that tree. Nope. Never mind. And see, how's the villager count looking? Red still has a bit of an advantage at already... Ooh, both sides are going for Castle Age. Wow, that's actually like really close. It doesn't happen very often in my games where both sides go for Castle Age around the same time. But yeah, that's very interesting. So we see a mining camp. Actually, the placement of some of these resources are really good. Wait, I mean not for. I mean, if blue decided to wall off there, it probably would have worked. So, I mean, would a mining camp between the two gold be better? Maybe. It's possible. I mean, isn't that what red went for? Yeah. Right? Mining camp right between those two. Oh, actually, that is very interesting. Normally, I don't see players going hunting this late. but I guess red is like I need food. I need food ASAP. That farm isn't in a great spot, but you know, it could be a lot worse. More on stone probably will help. Are you going to help? No. You're going to build barracks. Oh, we are going to finally see military buildings. I mean, to a certain extent, blacksmith is a military building, right? Because it improves military units. It just doesn't produce any itself. Let's see. Okay, red is now getting loom. Okay. But red still has an economic lead for now. We do see a town center here. Both of these players seems pretty safe. Okay, town center, I guess that's why that was built there. I don't see a single palisade gate. So to get out, they will... Oh, wait, no, there's a gate here. Never mind. Wait, it's a stone gate? Someone is going all out. The question is, will there be a second town center for red? I would probably just put it here. Close to the stone. Oh, blue is going for that. Damn. Yeah, blue is very confident. Wait, does blue have a gate, or were those villagers just let out? Okay, we see a barracks there. Blue has 3 town centers. You could tell that because they're producing 3 villagers at a time. So in terms of economy, blue should jump ahead unless I missed something. Actually did. Wait, red killed the blue scout cavalry? Or villager? Okay, scout cavalry because there's 0 military. Interesting. Oh, leaving it this wide open? Imagine if red was producing a bunch of eagle warriors. That's what they're called, right? Yes, eagle warriors. It's like, oh, wide open. It's free estate. I mean, there are enough town centers to mostly fend off. The question is, will red... Okay, red will get another town center. And blue is not going to get penalized. Like, actually, that is really good placement because you can't act... I mean, you need ranginess to attack these villagers. Right now, if I have to guess, if I have to place a bet right now, I definitely like blue's odds more. Blue is being more gambly, right? Going for this town center, but it can work out. Are you going for stone now? Yeah, I don't know why blue... Okay, maybe I'll take it back. I mean, it looks like they're going to build a camp. I guess blue just doesn't want to get rid of that wall. Unless... lumber camp? I mean, blue doesn't have a single one working on... No, they do. What? Do they have another stone deposit? No, it's 0, yeah. I was like, huh. Yeah, that first color thing, like, wrecked my brain, sorry. It's elite skirmishers. Huh? What made red think that red needs elite skirmishers? I'm so confused. I mean, eagle warriors are good against archers, so I feel like elite skirmishers are like, I don't know about this. And in terms of, yep, Blue has taken lead because blue has gotten that third town center a lot sooner. I still don't see blue working stone. That might. Are these builders or yeah? So they're probably getting. Yes, they're now getting mining camps. We see a monastery. We see university. Both players are pretty content on playing a peaceful game. Red has a bigger military, but I don't see these elite skirmishers accomplishing much. I mean, they could disrupt this, which would definitely help. So we have some men at arms. Okay, we see another scout cavalry. So now blue knows that red is pushing. Why are you fighting a man at arms with an Eagle Scout? And how did you get in? Yeah, how? Like, did the Eagle Scout just somehow manage? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. That was a bit of a waste. I mean, I don't know how he got in. Either there was an opening or when that gate was gone, red actually did send it in. Got it boxed in, which was not smart. Is that Eagle? Yeah, Eagle Warrior. We see monks. Imagine if red get a bunch of monks and just convert these villagers over. That'd be funny. Okay. Ooh, that scout cavalry died. I don't think you're surviving. You don't do close enough damage. I never thought I'd see a day where wolves kill a unit. That is very questionable. That castle location. I don't know what you can achieve with that. And these skirmishers are like probably the worst. Oh, the monk. I'll go after the monk, honestly. Ooh, if one of the knights get converted over, that'll be pretty bad. So red is getting relics. And the monk is going to die. This will likely finish. The wolf might get more kills. Never mind. It's like, no, not going to happen. Now red just need to get siege factory and take out this town center. I just don't know if that's what they're gonna do. Honestly, I would have placed it like on the high ground. But, you know, I mean, what do I know, right? What do I know? Wait, does red even know? Yeah, red does know about it. So red should be like dealing with that sooner rather than later. Already got one relic. Blue is building a castle somewhere. I think it's gonna be an offensive castle, if I had to guess. Either that or it's a defensive. What the hell? Oh, getting more farms here? Huh, interesting. Wow, blue is already going for Imperial Age. I think red has the requirements. Yeah, red is okay. So both players are happy with, okay, you know, we're gonna build up and then we're gonna end it in Imperial Age. That's usually how the game goes, but okay, for a moment I thought there were more buildings here. So there is an opening, so if red goes for a large group of Eagle Warriors, they could just sneak in and slaughter. A mill? I think that's a misclick. That's what I've done before. It's like, I thought I was getting a lumber camp and then I get a meal. I realized afterwards, it's like, ah, shoot. Let's see, I'm curious. I don't think anything's happening, at least nothing seems to be happening on the mini-map. Well, blue realized and be like, ah, you idiot. Come on, delete it. Unless that is supposed to be for farms. I'm just waiting. Come on. You know you want to. Is there an opening? No. I don't think blue realized this yet. And meanwhile, I'm like an idiot just waiting for blue to delete that. I mean, blue just got this. Like, otherwise, I would think it might be a farm. Yeah, both sides are like really close. Battering rams? Ooh, okay. Barracks. Ah, okay. So we're getting into like full military. Oh my god, red overdid it with villagers. I mean, I guess at this level play, I mean, Aztecs do have Eagle Warriors. They're strong versus infantry. I mean, they need something to deal with enemy cavalry. There's monks, but it's not exactly. Oh, wow. Red is like, I'm just gonna build a bunch of buildings that I'm not gonna use. Sounds like people nowadays, right? Yeah, if that cap ramp finishes. Wait, do they have? No, they don't have discounts to siege weapons. But relics do give them more gold, so I guess they could. Actually, that's way too many town centers, I feel. Okay. And we have Trebuchet. Does blue even have a castle? To my knowledge, I haven't seen it. Yep. Just send these units through and then we might see a bit of a slaughter. Yep. Blue will lose villagers, that's for sure. And meanwhile, these knights are like, they're getting attacked, should we help? And it's like, yeah, not a problem. Never mind, charge! Oh wait, never mind. Back up, back up. So, I feel like red will need Jaguar Warriors. I honestly like blues. I mean, losing that. Oh, they do have a castle. I just don't know where it is. Is it defensive one? It has to be. Okay, yeah, it's defensive. Yeah, but both sides are just building on like two sides of the pit. Okay. Elite Jaguar Warriors. Alright, we are seeing. Yeah, red needs to stop getting villagers. Like, that is not what red needs. Oh, we have combat. I honestly, yeah, I definitely like blue's composition better. Red's is a bit of a mess. Yeah, these. Yeah, for blue it's much more balanced, right? You have Cavaliers to deal with Jaguar and Eagle Warriors. You have the two-handed swordsman as. I mean, if red keeps concentrating like that, it could definitely work. Can this trebuchet not target these mining camps? Let's see. Looking at this, we are seeing more elite skirmishers. See, the problem with pikemen is like, that's all red can get, right? Red cannot get halberdiers, which would be a really good counter. I just feel like red doesn't have a great counter against enemy calves. Spain should have access to, yeah, paladins. If blue gets paladins, then actually it looks like blue might be considering some raids. Oh wow, these are not great. So they are targeting, yeah, these hand cannoneers are definitely not doing too well. Yeah, focus on their trebuchets. Yeah, they're just dying because they're too slow to get anywhere. Are you really still attacking that? Actually, if blue keeps losing villagers, it's not going to be good. Okay, yeah. I mean, they do have the uphill advantage, but yeah, that's a lot. I would definitely keep getting at least skirmishers. They are. Actually, how expensive are hand cannoneers? Ooh, pretty expensive. Pretty damn expensive. I mean, going for the battering rams is smart, but I actually don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, the question is, why are you going? Oh, I think blue is not getting enough gold. Yeah, that's why blue can't keep going. And if blue keeps losing these head cannoneers, it's going to hurt. And what red probably wants to do is, oh yeah, losing that. How? Why are you getting halberdiers? Like, red doesn't have any melee. I mean, doesn't have any mounted units. So halberdiers, I feel like it's alright because you don't have gold. So your options are more limited. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have to protect them. That trebuchet is going down. It's actually no, it's actually, wow, it just survived. And if that castle goes down, that's going to be really bad news. Yeah, the problem right now is, even with, yeah, if this castle goes down, it's going to be, oh, blue was planning to get farms. I thought blue wanted a lumber camp to cut down these trees. But if that falls, that is going to be not so good. Actually, these guys do a lot of damage to buildings. Like, a sizable amount. And that's the thing, like right now against blue's composition, right? Like, actually red should have like tons of gold. Yeah, the fact that that's how they're able to remain in a decent spot. Oh, now they're siege rams. And I think they do kind of an AoE. And there's another trebuchet. Yikes. Yeah, controlling, like, having gold is just incredible. Like, right now, that's the problem that blue is facing. Blue is starved of gold. Blue does have some gold being mined. I think it's, actually I don't know where. It's probably some, no, they don't. They just have relics, I think. No, they don't. They don't. What? The hell they? Is blue just selling resources trying to get gold? Yeah, that is definitely not sustainable. So blue had the right idea, controlling the gold, but then unable to hold on to that, and this just shows how important gold is, because eventually blue was unable to build, like, if blue could have built paladins, red would have to get, I mean, monks converting paladins is pretty strong, but yeah, mostly red just pushed blue out of the gold pit, and then at that point it was basically decided, because You know, blue had to rely on trash units, and red relied on trash units to counter everything that blue had. And meanwhile, the Rams, the trebuchets were just wrecking. Anyways, this is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.